Chance, acid rapper.
This is the UnAverag Foolz podcast, episode number 4.
Number
with
4.
Neil J. Castile,
What's up, guys?
Lucas J. Pedrosa, and Michelle. I don't know your last name.
It's Bravo.
Bravo!
Michelle Bravo. We want to open the conversation about something that's not really talked about and very stigmatized, which is acid and mushrooms,
AKA Psychedelics.
That was bad.
Alright, but yeah, for real.
Yeah, we're talking about fucking
on a real note,
psychedelics
on a
today.
real note, psychedelics is very stigmatized. And
Yeah,
it's
it is.
class Schedule 1 or Schedule 3 in Canada. I don't remember, but
Yeah, he knows all the facts.
yeah, I've done like a lot of research about it. It's like something I don't really talk about like online. I just keep it like on the lows. A lot of people don't know a lot about it, and then when I tell them I do it, they're like, "Oh, like that's so fucking crazy." Like they think it's
like, bro, you're a fucking crackhead.
I know,
Like,
like
you think you're a crackhead?
I know. I don't even fucking like. I don't even like drinking that much. I don't like smoke. I don't smoke, but I take psychedelics because
Sometimes. Yeah, allow it sometimes. You
I'll
know
smoke.
what I
I'll
mean?
smoke here and there, but nah, I actually fucking hate smoking. It doesn't make me feel good at all. They just hear like it's just a scary fucking word like psychedelics, and
Yeah, I've had a couple of people like I've told I've done psychedelics and they're like, "Holy shit!" And I'm like, "Fam, like it's not that big of a deal."
It's not that-
if you think about okay, they've never experienced it.
Yeah.
I'm sure if they've experienced it for themselves, they'll be like, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
like for us, it's kind of just like, come on, it's not even that bad. Like if you do the scientific research, like you'll actually find some.
The reason why it's like so stigmatized is because in the 1960s, they basically like Richard Nixon or whoever the president was at the time. Maybe was it JFK? I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't even know I don't know history about fucking
Just
presidents.
one of them
But
presidents.
I know history about fucking psychedelics. No, but I think it was Reagan. I'm pretty sure it's
Is it
Reagan.
Reagan?
Reagan. He
Reagan.
he basically. This was at the time when it was the Vietnam War, and they wanted all their people to just go to war, but the hippies were saying like peace, love, and unity. Like this doesn't make any fucking sense because everyone was just following the fucking crowd.
Yep.
So they couldn't make a race illegal. They wanted to like ban the hippies. They wanted to ban black people as well. So what they did is they tied.
I think anyone in that movement,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
They tied weed with black people, and they tied psychedelics with hippies. They heavily criminalized them.
Yeah.
And that allowed them to criminalize the hippies with the anti-war and criminalize just black people. But that's why it's so like stigmatized still to this day.
Yeah.
There's been like not that much research on it, just because like there's been research on it, but not that much because like the government won't allow.
I mean, maybe it doesn't reach mass media. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's like some sort of like evidence that it helps you in whatever way, but it's just not publicized like that.
But
you know?
the reason why I'm such a huge advocate of it, and the reason why like I enjoy taking it compared to any other drugs, is because it helps you open your mind and it helps you break out of like traditional thinking. The best way to describe it is if your thoughts were like a snow hill, and you go down a snow hill, there's gonna be like a crease, like, and then you're just gonna, wherever you start on the snow hill, it's gonna go to that point.
It's like, it's kind of like bowling, you get me?
Yeah,
When
yeah.
you go and it just goes, it's in the fucking gutter, you know what I mean?
It'll always go to that place, like when you're sober, but
Yeah.
when you're on psychedelics, it basically puts fresh snow, and it allows your mind to go literally anywhere. And
literally fucking
literally
anywhere.
fucking
Like,
anywhere.
Like you can't even describe your trips, you know, like when you even sober up from them. It's like you describe certain things that happen, certain things that you see, but never the full trip. Never the full trip.
Like the things that I have learned from it, for example, is a lot of people are in like the traditional rat race and the like 9 to 5. They basically, okay, like this is like stuff I've learned on my own, like if you do your own research, but like this is stuff like I heavily figured out through psychedelics, but they want to keep you in the system. Like, and they, whatever it is, the fucking government, they want you to stay in the system. They want you to, be a slave worker, work that 9 to 5, so you can go home, go watch TV, go buy fucking Prada, go eat fucking like Burger King.
Yo,
and
what are you trying to say right now, bro? My product? What are you trying to say, bro?
I'm not adding anyone specific.
If
But
you know, you know.
They want you chasing the fucking carrot, bro. Like you can break out of this fucking shit. Like life doesn't have to be this tunnel or this fucking funnel of go to school, go to work, fucking work 40 years of your life.
Robotic.
Yeah, and fucking just like be monotonous and just fucking not enjoy your fucking life, Like life can be so much better, but they want you stuck in that system, and that's what I learned through psychedelics. And 2 years ago, I had like a really bad trip. And bad trips, like there's gonna be bad trips. Actually, no, you know what? There's no bad trips.
We don't have that rule here. There's no bad trip.
Yeah, there's
every trip, no matter even if it's good or bad,
Is a good trip.
is
Personally,
they have a lesson.
I don't think I've ever had a bad trip.
Me too. I
never.
love food all the time. Like when you're.
These guys
so
properly,
basically, these guys. So we're talking about psychedelics. So we
Yeah.
wanted to start off. These guys are tripping on acid right now. So so it's different.
It's kind of cool.
It's different. Yeah, it's different being like tripping, and then different like when you're sober, learning from like all the lessons that you've taken during your trip. Like for example, 2 years ago, I had a trip where I didn't know what I was doing in my life, and I was like very frustrated, and I didn't know, and I was getting super anxious, and I called Christian, and I was like, bro, I don't know like what I'm supposed to do, and I wasn't in school I wasn't at school, like I was like doing films, but like it didn't feel right. And then he was just like, you are literally like someone who's doing the exact opposite of everybody else, like you're doing something different. And then I just took that and ran with it. I literally, that one idea from a fucking acid trip, build this whole personal brand from, like, basically average Joe. I don't want to be fucking average Joe because I'm different, so it's unaverage Joe.
Unaverage.
One fucking
Get it right,
idea
boys.
on
Get it
fucking
right.
acid.
Get it.
One fucking idea on acid created this whole thing. Like,
you got some crazy shit on acid, bro. You think of some crazy shit on acid, bro.
What, tell me about one of your trips.
Oh, you know what? This is gonna be a good story.
What?
One of my best trips ever was the first time I took acid with Joe. And this is when I guess our bond started.
Yeah, we didn't really know each other. This
Yeah,
was like our third, fourth time hanging out.
At all, and my boy,
Yeah.
all of us were there, and we decided to take some acid. Yeah, we took like one tab, and we're in Joseph's room. What did we do first? We watched. Like we settled in.
We settled in. We were watching some lo-fi and shit.
Yeah.
And then we.
Prepare for stage 1.
And we remember the activity?
Yeah, no. But I want to get back to the last one, But we watched Limitless.
Yeah.
And then I think we went outside. And outside, Limitless was fucking sick. I felt like literally the title of the fucking movie, Limitless. Holy fuck, I could fucking do anything if I put my mind to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the fucking shit I got from it. But it was very inspiring while I was on fucking LSD, bro. Like that shit was fried. But then we went outside. And we walked across, because Joe has like a little field right across his house, and there was this tree that we just posted up on. We were all just chilling, we were talking.
Yeah.
And I think that's when I got to know Joe more, because he would, I don't know, like he would talk about himself and his adventures a lot, and I was like, who the fuck is this guy? You know what I mean? And so, I'm asking him, he's telling me these stories and everything. And then it's like, when I got to really know your fucking personality and like the type of person you are and all that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's when I knew, I had this moment on the trip. And I don't remember exactly what we were talking about, but there was this moment where I was like, holy fuck, this guy is as crazy as me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you meet a lot of people in life, but then there's like, you're blessed to meet like this fucking person that you feel like you connect with on like some fucking astronomical level, bro. Like bro, like so fucking cute. But, like, bro, like it's like, to be honest, like when we I think, what were we talking about? Like we were just talking about.
We were talking about our ideas.
Yes, we were talking about our ideas, and we have this. You were like, we were just talking about traveling and shit, and like, we're gonna fucking make it, blah blah blah. At that moment, I was like, this guy's as fucking crazy as me. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I think of some crazy shit, and I feel like I think too deeply upon certain things. But like, me, a person like Joe, I was like, this guy's fucking, literally his fucking brand name, UnAverag as fuck, bro. And like Christian said, doing the fucking absolute opposite thing that everyone's fucking doing.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And it's like, that's what makes you who you are, bro. That's why I love you so much.
Thanks, man. Yeah, that was a crazy trip. I really liked that trip.
And we tried to do this one exercise, and you know, me being all, you know, I want self-development and shit. I was like, guys, let's get a piece of paper, let's get some pens, and let's write about our past, our present, and our future. and what was it? Like, we just had to think about our past selves.
Yeah, like our present selves and where we want to be.
In our future
It's
selves.
because I remember I had like a notebook and I was like showing you my shit. And you're like, yo, dude, that'd be such a good idea right now. But then we were like, I don't know, on acid it's kind of weird. Like, social cues is kind of weird.
Yeah, it is.
Like, we were with and
And like,
and
they
then,
didn't really want to do it.
They didn't really want to do it, and then like we were laughing. I don't know, we were laughing about something.
At the fact that I think we both knew that they didn't want
Oh
to do
yeah,
it. And then like I'm like, yo, we're just trying to start this thing, and then we
we're
keep
trying
on
to
laughing.
start this activity, and then they're just like,
it goes on for like 10 minutes.
and then was like writing down, and then we were laughing. He's just like, why is there so much laughing against this activity? And then after. I was like, it was just so much shit. And then after they're just like, yo, fuck this activity, bro. They just crumpled the paper up. I was just like, what the fuck? I actually wanted to do the activity though.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I can't even lie.
Even though we were laughing,
I wanted to do it. No, but yeah, that was a crazy trip. I really like that trip.
Yeah,
you know,
that acid trip was really good. I'm gonna go into fucking mushrooms.
Yeah.
Mushrooms, man. So, I had this. Okay, we went camping. Tobermory.
We went to Tobermory, Ontario.
Camping with.
Yeah.
Yo, help me out. People will hate me.
Just.
Oh yeah.
You and me.
Yeah. So we went to the grotto, and then we found out someone fucking.
Yeah, we found out someone fucking died that day.
Literally that day, so they closed the whole thing down.
They closed the whole thing down right after we found out. We took like 2.7 grams of mushrooms.
No. Because we went there, we found out it was closed, and then we walked back, and we're like halfway. We're like, yeah, let's just take the mushrooms.
Yeah,
now. Because
fuck
we're
it.
like the height, like we were walking back for like what 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And like halfway, we're like, hey, let's just take the mushrooms now, guys. So we all took the fucking mushrooms. We go back. Next thing you know, me, Joe, we're in the fucking sun. The lake's right in front of us. We're sitting on stones.
We're fucking blazing. We're cooking like bacon, bro.
Bro, it was so fucking hot, but I could not move, bro. It was so hot that I couldn't move. I couldn't open my eyes. And even if I opened my eyes, everything was like, when I opened my eyes, visually everything was like it was so crazy. Like, you can't describe it. It's, you know what? The best thing I found that describes it is like bubbles.
Oh, really?
You see the colors in bubbles? I see that in the air.
Do you guys see that right now?
On like mushrooms and like LSD and shit.
In bubbles.
I'm so sorry.
And the funniest thing with that, I remember I was like, yo, Neil, can we just play music? Because I just wanted to like break the silence.
Yeah,
we were
no one was talking.
No one was talking. We were just sitting there for like 10 minutes.
Yeah. And what's it called?
I was just like, yo, can you just play Chance the Rapper? I just grabbed the Spotify playlist and played the random Chance the Rapper song. I've literally never listened to that song again since that. But it was like a love song.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh god, I hope this guy doesn't think I'm trying to fall in love with him right now.
Yeah, I was like, Joseph, what are you trying to say right now, man? No, but that trip specifically was like, it was like eye-opening for me because at that time, this was like 2 years ago, right?
No, this was last year.
Okay, it was last year. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was 19. Oh wow, it's just fucking. I was a young buck. No, I was actually 19. I was 19.
Yeah.
And at that, I was gonna make it like a fucking when I was younger. But I was like, okay, when I was 19.
This was last year.
Last year, I had this whole issue with like growing up, like that I subconsciously never thought of. Like that I consciously never thought of. Like before that trip, I would never think about getting old, like at all. And then it happens that exact trip I experience the anxieties and fears of growing older, of gaining more responsibility. Not that only, because like, you know, as human beings, we gotta have responsibility. You know, that's how we're gonna function. And like it was hard for me to accept that because I didn't want to grow up. You know what I mean? I didn't want to be an adult because I seen them as like, oh, they're all so fucking stingy, they're all angry and shit, you know what I mean? Like all tired, always want to fucking complain and everything.
Yeah.
And like that's what it really messed with me. And like, I mean, to some people maybe it's not a big deal, you know what I mean? Some people just like, okay, I'm gonna fucking grow up, whatever. But for me, like during the trip, I was experiencing this anxiety where I was like, I didn't want it to happen. You know what I mean? Yeah. And like throughout the whole trip, I was like, this is gonna be a fucking bad trip. This is gonna be a bad trip. This is gonna be a bad trip. You know what I mean? Because it's like, obviously when you're filled with anxiety, you're not like, hey guys, you know what I mean? It's like, like you're kind of fucking, like there's so much shit on your mind. You know what I mean?
I still feel that like now, like one thing with psychedelics, I feel like every psychedelic trip has like a lesson from it. Like for example, that trip for you was like growing older. Oh, you know.
Oh, I forgot to mention, the whole trip. I mean, the end of the trip. I was sitting in one of the fucking the chairs.
The chairs?
Yeah, one of the chairs.
Yeah.
Around the fire, it came to me the realization. I was like, that trip was not to scare me off. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't there to be like, you're gonna grow old and it's gonna be fucking shit for you. You know what I mean? It was like, look, everyone fucking goes through this. It's inevitable to fucking grow older. You know what I mean? Like you're going to. Everyone is. Everyone around you is.
Yeah.
And that there's gonna be responsibilities that you'll have to take. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? There's a lot of responsibilities you have to take. Not only like for yourself, obviously, but for other people. And it's like that whole trip was like, here you go, Neil. This is
This
like,
is it.
This is it.
Life.
It's like this is life, and it's like it's okay that it happens because everyone deals with that. You know what I mean?
Can I just say something?
Yeah.
You know I'm tripping right now.
You don't have to go too close to the mic.
I don't know. I was just staring at you, Neil.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Whenever I tripped on acid and stuff, like I feel a lot of and see a lot of energies, and I was just looking at you, and I could tell in your past life, you were a warrior. So it's just fucking sick to see you go through your life right now. It's just, I don't know, that's just the vibe I'm getting off you right now.
Bro, it's hard to like mentally understand that, but like, you know, obviously you're tripping, I'm not, but like that generally means a lot to me. You know what I mean?
It's like,
cause like I know when you're in a different
sick.
mind, like honestly, like being
like
on
I'm just like
psychedelics,
watching
it's
you,
like
bro,
it's crazy.
and I'm
I
listening
can
to
see
you.
it too.
Like, and I can just like, it's just like you're just forming into like this person that like I don't know.
My past life.
Like your past life or something.
Fucking
It's so
warrior,
weird.
bro.
It's so weird. Like,
Thanks, man.
there's like an arrow on your head. I don't know.
Yeah, I get that.
Oh my god, I see it too.
Yeah, there's an
No way.
arrow. There's like an arrow.
It's like this.
So you turn around as an actual fucking
No, for real. Like, that's what I just kept staring at you. You were just talking, and like
Okay.
it was just
Thanks, bro.
envisioning
I
that
appreciate
shit.
that.
So I don't know what that means, but if you take it in a good way,
Yeah, I'm taking it a good way, bro.
How did you guys transition going to like the adult life? Like, cause I know you
Oh,
like
jeez.
you were just as wild as I am. Like when you were my age, like we were both fucking like delinquents,
It's like,
fucking
fuck this shit.
rebels.
Yeah.
But like now you're
trying to
like
calm down.
24, right?
No, I'm 26.
26
I'm
and
old
you're
as shit.
25. So
No,
how,
you're not.
I'm 24.
Yeah, but
24.
I have responsibilities. I'm facing them. I'm okay. I'm doing pretty well with currently tripping on acid. Love food. Still love food. Yeah, you are a warrior. I can see the triangle too. You see it, right? It's like pointing up. You're like,
I'm like the
Back
last
on this.
airbender.
Yeah.
You shaved your hand.
How have you guys dealt with
Yeah.
if you've experienced anxieties towards growing up, how have you
Man,
dealt with it?
Right after high school, I felt like I had to go to college. Like it was just something that my grandparents, my parents were like you needed to go to, and I'm like, okay, so I did it. I felt like I rushed into it because I didn't know if it was something I really wanted to do, you know. But then I met this girl through that program, so it was it was like a life-changing experience. Like everyone that I've met through that program, like it was amazing. I don't know.
What program was it?
It was Police Foundations.
Police Foundation.
look at this hat.
I know, that's what I was like.
Don't call the cops.
Police Foundation.
But-
They're both police foundations.
Shout out Police Foundations, Brampton campus.
Great.
We love you.
But you know, I don't know. Even then, I didn't feel like it was real. Almost like
Do you feel it now?
no,
It feels like a dream.
it's not like
No?
I'm not even saying that because I'm tripping, but like even when I'm just living day by day, I don't feel that. I don't know. I guess I'm at that point in my life right now where I'm just living and I'm breathing. I'm going through day by day. I don't know what's gonna happen. I just kind of take it as it is. But it's like my birthday's next month, so do I feel like I'm getting older, and am I realizing adulthood and all this stuff? And it's right there. It's in front of me. I know it, but like I'm not crossing that boundary yet. I don't know. There's so many things that I feel like I miss growing up because I feel like I had to grow up really fast, especially in high school, and figuring myself out, especially through my transition and trying to understand myself. You know, I missed out on a lot of fun as I felt growing up. There was, like, don't get me wrong, there was times where, you know, I'll think back in my adventures with my brother on my bike, just showing him everywhere I used to go with my friends. That was a really amazing experience to share with him. And I think back on that, but there's still a lot of, like, I guess, traumatic experiences that I faced that I'm still trying to, I guess, fight now. But, you know, it comes with time, a lot of time, and it's hard to be strong sometimes, you know.
Hey, but look at you. You know.
I know.
Strong
And
as
it's
fuck,
like,
bro.
it's like,
Come on, man. You should
all
acknowledge
of this goes with growing, you know. And
the growing pains of life.
exactly, so we grow through this, and I'm 25, you ask me, like, anything about life. I don't know, like, I ask my brother for advice more than I know, because I don't even know. Like, I look up to my brothers a lot, like Joseph and Jazz. They give me a lot of inspiration. Joseph's the one that pushed me to do my own, like, movement with my, like, ripple effect. And the funny thing is, we weren't even talking at the time that he inspired me. And that's the thing, like, you know, love is always going to be there no matter what. And even though, like, he doesn't think he shows it all the time. Even when he's mad at me, I know he loves me. So. He gets super mad. But that's just love. And you gotta it comes a lot with a lot. And that's what growth is. And you come to understand that, like, with a lot, what you feel is going to be so great in your life, there's going to be a lot of downfalls to it. So you got to be fucking ready for all that fucking shit. Like, you never know when it's going to, like, it's just like a ripple effect, yo. Like, fucking waves all the time, up and down.
Yeah, bro. I think life is filled with that. I mean, I'm sure everyone here has experienced some sort of ripple effect in both negative and positive ways. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And,
just for clarification, my brother, he has his own YouTube channel called which is Lucas Pedrosa, but his movement is called Rest in Power Lucas, where he talks about mental health and he talks about like his travels, and yeah, we're kind of similar in the travel aspect. But yeah, sorry, go on.
Yeah, he inspired me to travel. He's the reason I left last year, and I was like, fuck everybody, I'm leaving. Even though
I'm out.
I'm out. Yeah.
Later, guys.
I was like, I was just gonna be spontaneous like Joseph. I was like, you know what, this is how it's gonna be. And then it's crazy because then we met each other in Bali, which was probably one of like a really life-changing experience for the both of us.
Yeah, that was a really fun trip with Edwin too.
Yeah, and just meeting all those people there. Oh man,
That was actually fucking
it was
such a
crazy.
fun fucking trip.
Like, I can't believe it sometimes.
Like, even the sunsets, the sunsets on Gili T were
Yeah.
so fucking nice.
It was,
Like,
I couldn't believe it.
it actually didn't feel fucking real. Like, it felt like a dream.
For real. We weren't even tripping.
That sounds amazing. I feel
No,
like I'm there.
I was tripping. I was
think
tripping.
I
I was tripping
I
on
might
one of the
really
days.
feel like I'm there.
Like,
I feel
I'm
like
at
I
where?
belong there.
What's it called?
Like I
Bali,
should have
Bali.
been
No, no,
reborn
the
The
there.
island's called Gili T.
Gili T.
Gilly
bro.
T.
That was
I'm
the only
renaming
island.
myself to Gilly.
That was the only island in the world where there's no fucking cars.
Really?
It was all bikes. It was all bikes.
I think I've seen that
But
place
then-
before
and
on
then-
like YouTube
and then
channels.
Lucas and I saw a fucking car, and then it's like,
Yo, what the fuck is this?
yeah, I got so pissed. Yo, it literally takes 30 minutes to fucking bike around the whole island.
It was crazy.
30
Isn't that-
minutes?
30
We did it.
minutes
Yo,
to
fam.
bike around the entire
Yo,
island.
fam, let's do laps around the city, bro. Around the whole
crazy.
island.
That-
so beautiful.
That place is famous for their mushroom
The
shakes.
mushrooms.
See, I didn't even, when I was reading about it, I didn't even fucking know they had mushroom shakes. So when we got there, they're just like, oh, there's a bunch of Indonesian people trying to sell some mushroom
that's
shakes. I was like,
crazy, bro.
what? We went on a snorkeling tour and we met so many fucking people.
They were
and
so
then-
sick.
Well, they're actually fucking sick. Like I still follow some of them
Yeah.
on Instagram.
Ah,
And then and one of them was just like I forgot his name. I think it was Grant or something with a G.
Which guy?
The white guy.
Oh, that's Adrian.
Adrian.
Adrian
A-
and Miles.
Yeah, Adrian and Miles. I remember
Grant.
Adrian. He's just like, yo, you
Who's
wanna?
Grant?
He's like,
My bad.
Adrian was like, oh, you wanna do some mushrooms? I'm like, yo, that's a complete stranger. I'm like, yo, I'm fucking down, bro. We took some and then we watched like the most beautiful. We literally met them. Like we were just like, okay, it was like 2 p.m. We are like, okay, we'll meet later. It was just like, oh, meet at this like one specific restaurant, and then it was just like a little nice reunion and
Oh,
shit.
that's fucking
And then,
cute.
and then me and Adrian, we were tripping, and we just watched the like most. If you, like, I'll put my video right here. This is the sunset I saw, like this sunset right here,
Right
while
here.
I was tripping. I was like, oh my god, this is literally the
Maybe
best.
this one. Maybe this one.
Yeah. No, but that was a really fucking fun trip.
Yeah, that
And
Bro, I fucking love hearing your
So sick.
fucking stories, bro.
Yeah, I feel like I'm.
You just
almost
gotta,
there.
you should
I gotta bring this to, like, a
YouTube
big
channel, Story Times with Joe.
Yeah, so
Pedrosa.
Nah, yo, okay, so
Coming soon.
the what I want to do with this podcast, like I want to start like doing it you and me, but when I start traveling again, hopefully next February. Depending on the COVID, depending on my curb, you know, I'm not trying to leave with my
Hear that, hear
getting
that.
curb, you
Y'all
know.
get the money.
But I want to do the podcast with this specific mic and with people, with the locals I meet and the travelers I meet, because I feel like a big part of traveling is not only just my videos that people see, like what people don't see, and which is like 90% of traveling is the people you meet, like the people, especially the locals, like those places, those experiences. It's just literally that those like those waterfalls, those mountains. It's literally just that. It's just a scenery. But if you want to like truly experience the culture, experience the experience it, you talk to the people. Like the people carry the souls of the places.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm gonna start a podcast with the locals. On
That'd be
average-
fucking sick.
It'll be UnAverag Foolz number 84, and then it'll be fucking Jerry from fucking
Who the fuck is
India,
Jerry?
or like fucking it'll be some random
Oh.
local I meet, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's
Gustavo who spins
Yeah.
the pizza.
yeah. I'll be like I have a fucking thing with a
Gustavo.
but yeah.
If you know, you know.
I don't know.
Oh, you haven't heard that? Never mind.
No.
Yeah, if you know, you know. Whatever.
But yeah.
Just background.
That's a good idea, man. I like
Yeah.
the things that you come up with. It's really cool.
Yeah, they're inspiring, Joseph.
Yeah, I've like so much fucking ideas. Like okay,
Thanks to acid and shrooms, he
Thanks.
wouldn't be the person he is today.
that is true. I'm not
You're
condoning.
inspiring.
I'm not saying do drugs, but
Yeah, no.
it helped me.
We just took it right out.
It has genuinely helped me, and
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I want to talk about it if it didn't, you know.
Mhm.
Like, it helped me be the person who I am today, you know. Like,
It's
it's
like for
it's-
anyone who does take it, you know.
yeah, I feel like especially like bigger trips,
Mhm.
each trip is like life changing, and you realize a lot of things on
Yeah,
those
oh
trips,
And you know what? Even microdosing, you realize shit, bro.
which is basically like taking like 1/10 of acid
Yeah.
or mushrooms. like,
1/10.
yeah.
1/10.
1/10
Oh yeah, it is 1/10.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
every, you know, every
Fourth
third
day?
day, every
Third day?
third, fourth day, yeah.
Third, fourth.
But yeah, microdosing on a smaller scale, it's really helped me. It's helped me mentally, just getting past like certain hurdles, and after it's helped me mentally, it's helped me get into those flow states. You know, like in working with my business, like what I want to do, my brand. I want to branch off into the real estate world with like my brand still, UnAverag Hostels. Get into an UnAverage venture. I feel like I mentioned this on the last podcast, but I don't
think
remember.
you did.
But anyways, yeah, I got a lot of ideas, but
And that all stems. I mean, I would think that a lot of that stems from acid.
yeah, no, it definitely did.
Cause bro, like, you guys aren't there, which sucks. Catch us later.
Yeah.
But whenever me and Joe actually do trips, like once in a while, we'll be able to just talk to each other
Yeah.
and talk about our life and talk about what we want to do in our life, what the things we need to improve on. Like we have like a really every time we trip and talk, like it's fucking good. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I think for the both of us, you know,
Yeah.
like it's very powerful, and just through those ideas that I hear from him, you know, when we talk, I mean, I'm like, obviously all the shit comes from that, bro. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it's not like his whole personality is built off that,
Yeah, for
but
sure.
it has definitely helped you in, I mean, I guess just doing what you really want to be doing, bro.
Yeah, like
Like I feel like you've always had that mindset, but in the microdosing subconsciously enhanced that.
yeah, for sure.
You know, that like I could do this without being in the traditional,
the
you know,
traditional way of living,
Yeah,
traditional way
exactly.
of doing
like
shit.
the structured life that we are given at birth, you know.
One other thing I agree with psychedelics is weed, alcohol. I believe it makes you like try and forget everything. It's just like have a good time, you know. Psychedelics are really like looking inside yourself and looking at like the different aspects of your life like you need to improve on, and it really makes you think like, hey, like I was a fucking shitty person here, or like, hey, I did something good here, you know. It makes you really like look at yourself in through a fucking mirror, you know. Like you're really in your head. Like I don't know how else to explain it besides that.
And like when he says you're really in your head, it's not in a way where, I mean, you're over fucking thinking. You know, you're definitely overthinking. The way your mind runs on like acid is just crazy. You're definitely overthinking, but you kind of realize things about yourself that you didn't know, whether it's good or positive. I mean, good or positive.
Yeah.
Negative or positive.
Yeah, I don't know. We've microdosed today. It made me like there's a situation that happened we were talking about before the podcast, like that happened to me. And the microdose, it helps, you know. It helps me like think and basically
Rationally?
Yeah. You know, like cuz like prior to this I was like a situation happened. I don't want to go into like details, but like a situation happened where like some shit was brought about like my past, and I used to be like, I'm gonna be completely straight honest, I used to be like a fucking asshole in my past.
Yeah, I can't believe it either.
Yeah,
guys.
like
I can't.
If you ask Neil, ask Jen, ask
Yeah,
like,
he's
my,
a fucking piece of shit.
yeah, ask my newer friends.
Makes me fucking slave around for him. Neil, do something
I whip him,
stupid.
I
Neil,
whip
do
him.
something
yeah, I'm like,
stupid.
I have my camera.
Yeah,
Like, Neil, do something.
stupid. I'm like, okay, master. You know what I mean? Like, fuck this guy, man.
but,
I'm joking. He's an amazing guy, man.
Yeah, I try not to be a fucking dick, you know. Shao knows I was a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Carl, like all my
That's
old
that
friends,
guy.
all my old friends, they know I was a fucking dick, but like I'm not like that anymore. I've
Yeah.
changed.
Yeah, changed, man.
And I was just told stuff that I done in the past, and like I can't really fucking change the past. I can't do anything about it, which sucks because like
Well, does
I
it
literally
really suck?
can't fucking do anything.
Does it really suck that you can't change the past?
Well,
Because
I don't know,
will
it's-
you ever learn the lessons that you learned
that is
from
true.
that one experience, from those negative experiences?
I feel like if I didn't have those negative experiences, I don't know,
You'd be a different person.
I'd be a different person. Like if I didn't reap what I sow, you know. But I was reminded by it, and I lost like a friendship from it, like a friendship I really cared about, and it sucks. It really sucks. But I mean, that's just fucking life, and I had to just deal with the consequences. And the microdosing helped because like it made me reflect, and it made me realize that like, hey, I'm not that fucking person anymore. Like no matter what anybody says, because even like fucking last year, like this girl, which I can't say names because I might get sued. No, but this girl.
It was so much more funny because I was like, wait a minute.
There's
Anyways.
the girl, and she was bringing up shit about my past, like last year, about all the shitty things I did. And yeah, it's just like, yeah, okay, I was a shitty person. Like, I've taken it, I've apologized for it, and I can't do anything about it now. Like, I'm so in like the present and the future. I'm like not even looking at my past, and I'm not saying I'm like neglected it or anything. I'm just saying like
He's come to terms with it.
I've come to terms with it, and I just want to move on and just.
I hear that, bro.
And the microdosing helped because like it made me realize, I'm not a shitty person. Like I was a shitty person, but that's not me anymore. You know.
And I think LSD. Okay, fuck. I gotta start saying psychedelics. I think psychedelics help you come to terms with things that you have negative ideologies towards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you're feeling like, oh, I hate this, whatever. I hate how I look. You know what I mean? Or I'm too much of this. I'm too annoying. I'm not funny. All that. You're just shitting on yourself. A lot of those, you come to realize a lot of those things don't really fucking matter, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You come to terms with like, okay, I'm literally living life like everyone else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, it's okay to be myself.
Yeah.
People change, bro. People fucking change. Psychedelics offer a different perspective.
Yeah.
Not from your traditional one. Anyone who hasn't done psychedelics, and I know a couple of people, not naming names, but this is so unnecessary. But there's some people out there that think linearly. It's not even a fucking word. Linearly.
Yeah. No. 100%.
You know, and it's just like, this is my way of living, and I'm gonna live it. Go live your life like that.
Yeah.
But you're gonna be ignorant to the other things. You know what I mean? If you're always fucking focused on yourself, you know, if you're focused on yourself all the fucking time, you don't give a fuck about anyone else.
Yeah.
You know, like LSD offers an alternative way of thinking,
Yeah.
a way where it's more forgiving. That like I said, like the shit that you feel about yourself, the negative things, it helps you accept those things about yourself that you may think that's negative.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I 100%.
Like, for the longest time, I've had, like, troubles with, like, identity issues of mine.
Yeah.
And, fuck, I don't want to go in depth with it right now.
You don't have to.
Yeah, but there's a lot of, like, identity issues I was going through. And, like, I feel like acid helped me be like, Neil, it's okay to be yourself. Because there's a lot of things I critique myself on.
Yeah.
A lot of things. Like, sometimes I feel like I overwork myself. Sometimes I feel like I'm expecting too much from myself. And then there's times where I expect too little of myself. But it's like, I think acid helped me just accept all that, you know? It's like, you don't have to be anyone else to be likable. You don't have to be anyone else to achieve a certain persona. It's just like just stop and just be yourself. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And like I think that was the biggest problem with me. It's like I wasn't able to just feel comfortable with myself around other people too. Yeah, I know it's pretty weird hearing that, you know?
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty weird hearing that from me, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like not a lot of people know, but I feel like I've developed some sort of fucking like anxiety towards anyone I fucking talk to nowadays.
Really?
Yeah.
Like to this day?
No, to this day. And it's like I feel like people see it, but maybe it's just all in my head.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like there's like anytime I meet anyone new, there's always some sort of like a rush of anxiety that comes towards me.
Really?
Yeah. It's weird, bro.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
This guy's like the most fucking outgoing, fucking charismatic person too.
Dude, stop.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, bro. It's like even that problem. I always like I've looked at that as a problem before.
Yeah.
But now it's just like okay, like I think when I was under pressure and I had my anxiety, I'd always be like someone else. I try to act like someone else.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird, but like I've kind of come to terms with the whole idea of just like it's okay to be yourself. I was talking to one of my friends, and I think I had a fucking breakdown this one time, and like I was telling her about all my problems. I was like, I don't feel like myself. Like I don't know what to do. Like I feel like I'm not doing anything right. And she was just like, hey, like you just gotta like let life happen. Like,
Yeah.
you can't expect so much out of yourself for money, success, like putting other people in front of me. It's like you just gotta live for yourself and just like flow with life.
Mm.
You know.
That's good, man.
No,
That was a good talk. That was a good talk with your friend.
yeah.
Well, one thing that happened to me was like I felt like I needed like I was so bad at talking to people socially,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and like I was fucking like I didn't know how to talk to people or like and I think it like rooted from like not like trying not to be lonely, you know, like 2 years ago I had like a big problem with like feeling lonely and like feeling like, you know, like I always needed people around me to feel good, you know, and like I still kind of feel like I feel it.
Yeah, I feel that.
I feel like that a tad bit now. Like last summer or 2 years ago, I would literally hang out with people every day. I would literally be with someone, you know.
24/7, bro.
Yeah, except when I go, dude. I literally that summer I fucking went to sleep for like 8 hours or fucking however long, and go right back out and just fucking chill with people because I didn't like being by myself.
Yeah.
You know, and that was the summer I actually found out about psychedelics and
You're just doing them a bunch.
I started doing them and then I realized that.
Yeah.
Like, I realized that social anxiety stemmed from the feeling of like not wanting to be lonely, stemming from fucking like you know, like not being okay with myself. Because like one thing I believe in is like you'll never feel lonely if you like the person you're alone with.
Yeah.
You know, like
That's very
acting like fucking this sounds like so like schizophrenic, but like talking to yourself and like acting like you're your own friend, you know.
Yo, literally, I literally tell people that I'm like, dog, just be your own friend, and honestly, like, it doesn't seem like much, but it helps a lot.
Yeah.
It helps me get through like my shittiest time. I mean, I like stop myself and I'll be like, now is that how you talk to your friends, Neil?
Yeah,
and, like I have
your
that
own
talk with
mom.
myself, and I'm like, no, Neil, you could do this. Let's go one more round, man. And I'd be like, all right, bro, I'll go out there, I'll do it again. But you know, it's like you have those fucking talks with yourselves. You know?
It's so important because like
Be your own friend.
Yeah, be your own friend. Because last year, when we chill and go on adventures, when I would go home, I would feel so shit, you know? Like,
Really?
Yeah, because like
Wait, even after a trip, like a whole ass like adventure and shit.
yeah, because like I want to be with my friends, you know, like I want to chill with you guys because like that's where my happiness comes from. But I think, see, I know we were talking about this last week, but I think the ultimate source of happiness is still like good relationships and doing stuff with those relationships.
Meaningful connections.
Yeah, meaningful connections and doing fun things with those people.
Yeah.
But what happens when everyone leaves and it's just you and you're alone? Are you happy with the person like you are? That's why like I focus. That's why I literally work so hard, because this is the only way for me to feel good about myself when I'm alone. You know, like when
working.
I'm always working. You know, because these things that I work towards, it's helping me become a better person. Like someone I'm proud of. You know, like I sometimes have this like vision in my head, like every day, or like there's like this huge line of people, and each person is like the next day of Joseph, or like the next year of Joseph, and we're all like talking to each other, and I get to see like where I am in the future, and like I'm talking to my future self, and like saying like how did you get here, like how did you get here, what exactly did you do to get to this point, you know, and then I just break it down in my real life, like, okay, I need to do this to get X, you know. I'm very like A fucking B equals C, you know, but that's the only way for me to feel good, you know, like when I'm alone, you know, someone to be proud of, because 2 years ago, man, like I had like no confidence. I wasn't proud of myself at all. You know, I didn't like the person who I was, you know, and I didn't know what I wanted to do either, which was
man. Well, here's a question. Do you, even now knowing that you work hard and everything, do you still feel like you're not working hard enough?
I do.
Yeah?
Yeah. Is that bad?
I mean, depends what your motive is, but I was just asking because, like, you know, you're talking about it like, oh, like, I you know, I work hard, motherfuckers. It's like, yeah, never mind.
I don't even think, like, I'm working hard enough. Like, there's some days where I'm like, I don't know, like...
But I feel that, though.
Especially the past couple weeks, I'm like, fuck, man. Like, I'm maximizing my day, but I want to be somewhere so bad. Like, I know exactly where I want to be. Like, I don't want to be working in an office. I want to have my own fucking business running. You
see it. You envision it.
I see it. Like, bro, I can, like, feel it. Like, I actually feel it. Bro. Yeah, but... I'm not fucking there, and I get sad because I'm not there. But I know it takes time and it takes.
Or you're gonna fucking make it. Don't worry, man.
I know.
You're gonna make it, and you know you're gonna fucking make it.
Yeah.
Man. I still feel. I feel the same way about tattooing, bro.
Yeah.
I don't. You know, I don't like. It sucks, but like I acknowledge that over the 2 years that I've done tattooing, that. You know, it's a fucking huge accomplishment, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
At least for me, man. Like, I can't stick to one fucking hobby for, like... I can't even stick it for, like, 1 year, bro.
Yeah.
Like, at most, it'd be a couple months. But tattooing was something that, like, really stuck with me.
Yeah. I think one problem that I have is, like... And I was, like, even talking to my friend Sarah about this. She was saying... She was talking about, like, just stop. Just taking the time to stop. And just think about like what you've accomplished and what you've done, you know. Like I don't think I do that as much. Like being grateful about like where I am. Like just
stopping
and think.
Understanding to that.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Like I made it here. You know, like I made it to this point at least, and I never expected it.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with tattooing, bro.
Yeah.
Like I ask fucking 17-year-old Neil where his tattooing business is gonna go. In 2 years, I wouldn't have a fucking clue. I remember, like, it's me being like, Longos is my only source of income, guys. Like, I don't know if I could do this. But I was like, fuck it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My friend William, I already talked about this. My friend William fucking pushed me to do it.
Yeah.
You know, and
yeah, it's just, if there was, like, a fucking way to just time travel and just talk to fucking 19-year-old Joseph and fucking 17-year-old
But would you really want to do that?
I would. I would be like, yo, fucking... Well, it wouldn't change anything.
Oh, okay. I thought you wanted to change something.
No, it would give me reassurance and be okay. Even now, like, dude, I have, like, so much fucking ideas and, like, I'm at the same point where, like, with my business, what I want to get into real estate, the tourism industry, it's just like I don't know how to do it, but I'll figure it out. But I wish there was like something certain and something fucking like
Yeah.
a future Joe fucking telling
Don't we
me.
all though, man?
I
Don't
know.
We all. I
See,
think that's the biggest thing.
I
about,
think that's what school provides. You
What?
know, like that certainty.
Not necessarily.
What
not
like
necessarily,
the degree? This degree is gonna get you this job.
Not necessarily.
You don't think so?
No, not necessarily. I think like I said, not necessarily like fucking 5
Okay,
times.
in the past, yes.
I don't. Maybe before this whole technological revolution, but even then, I don't think that getting the degree solidifies a job for you. Because there's
Yeah.
people who get these degrees and it doesn't even fucking matter where it is on the fucking spectrum. Like if
Yeah.
you're from fucking, yeah, I'm not gonna fucking label anything because I don't fucking fucks with that. But you could get, like, for instance, I'm in an arts degree. I'm taking like humanities, general humanities, and for me at least, it's like, do I really want to do anything in that field?
Do you?
Not one bit. It's interesting to learn about, but it's like just something I don't want to do. I don't know if you guys do this. Just go out by yourself, go sit with nature, and just sit in silence. Just take in everything.
Yeah.
And like it's like an overlooked thing, I think.
Yeah.
But once you sit there and you just not even thinking about anything, but just like listening to everything, like all the living things around you,
Yeah.
and like the fucking cars and everything, it's not really fun. But when you're out, like when we went to Elgin Falls,
Yeah. That was really nice.
we all went in a group of 5, me, you, Christian, Kat, and Ryan and
Yeah.
Jen, and we found this. We followed the path on the river.
Yeah, which was not a path we were supposed to take, but
Yeah, but I mean, we're on average. On average fools, guys. But yeah, we found this area where, I don't know, I just felt like it was just perfect for, like, there was like big rocks there we could climb, and like the falls was literally right, well, not the big falls, but like it was like a small ravine, and it was literally right there, and we all sat in silence. We all got up on a rock and we just chilled there, and we all sat in silence for like about 10 minutes, and it was well, for me at least, like every time I spend time with nature, this is a fucking amazing time, bro.
yeah.
Like, it may seem kind of crazy that I'm like going crazy about it, but like it's fucking amazing. It makes you appreciate life
Yeah.
and where you are in the moment.
Yeah.
Because we're all busybodies.
We're all busy fucking.
We don't-
I think we're fucking. At least when I work, at least 9 to 5. Like I'm very robotic, you know.
Yeah, you feel like
And
this is
I'm
what I gotta do.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Not
Sometimes-
even think about it.
sometimes I like try to turn my fucking brain off so I could just fucking be a fucking body that just works.
Yeah.
Like it sucks, but like, and we're so wrapped up into like the future and like what we want to do, especially at least for me, at least like at our
No,
age.
I fucking.
Like fuck, I want to be here, I want to do this, I want to do all these things, but we never take the time to like just sit down and just appreciate the moment, especially appreciate the people we're with. Like at this point in our life, like this is not gonna be forever, man.
Nah.
Like
No, it's like I said earlier, like friends come and go too.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry to break such a positive thing going, but it's like that's part of life too. Like friends come and go, and there's you'll feel sad. You'll feel sad, or you'll meet new people and you fucking have a new fucking best friend.
yeah. That's why like I feel like better now, cause like at least the people I'm with, like the new friends I met, like you, Kat, Jen, like. I'm not this person who I was before, and like you guys will never see me in that light, because like that just proves to me that like, I've changed.
You've changed as a person.
And like, yeah, I don't know, it just makes me feel better, it just makes me feel overall
Just
better.
know, Joe, you're not a bad person. Man.
I don't know.
And I feel like a lot of people could say the same thing. Chase your dreams, guys.
Don't listen to your brain. Follow your dreams.
Follow your dreams. Shout out Current Joys. But in all seriousness, I feel like everyone should just go out and sit in nature.
Yeah.
You know, if you're listening to this, go on a fucking walk.
Yeah.
Go on a walk and listen to this. Post up somewhere and just unplug the earphones and all that shit one time and just sit there in silence.
And
Not
fully experience.
You don't even have experience life, bro. Like
Yeah.
that's essentially what it is. It's like being at the most present of moments,
Yeah.
you know, in your life is when you just sit down and do fucking nothing with nature.
Yeah. One other thing I wanted to add about like the psychedelic thing is that like taking this substance will take out that filter that you've put, that narrow-minded view you've viewed the world as. It'll make you see it in a new light, and you want to try.
We gotta put in the bad things too.
I mean, there's not bad.
No,
trips.
not bad trips.
There's shit you didn't deal with.
Yeah, that you'll eventually face, and it may be, you know what? It may be fucking scary at times, but you know, I generally think there's always a lesson behind every trip, good or bad. There's always a lesson behind every trip.
Like what I was saying before with that narrow-minded thinking. This can even be like without the drugs. Like those with narrow thinking will only ever experience the tunnel they've enclosed themselves in.
Who said that?
Miles Carter.
Fucking love that guy. Shout out to you.
Yeah, hopefully we could do a collab in the future. That'd be sick. But yeah, it'll make you more open-minded. It'll make you fully experience like this moment and like what it means to be alive.
For sure, it helped me build like connections with people and like really value the like connections.
Yeah, it really makes you like take a step back and just like fucking be grateful.
Exactly. You know, there's so many conversations that we have like where we stress about a lot of things in our life that's happening. It's like, oh my gosh, like this happened and I gotta figure out how to do this and I gotta figure out how to do that. But like in the like even though we complain about those things, I think like every time we spend a Saturday or whatever adventure, whatever day we do it with the group of people and whoever we're with.
Yeah. Like
we always, at the end of the day, we always seem to just like at the end of the day, we always like tell each other like, bro, that was a sick trip. Yeah. You know, that was a sick adventure. Yeah, I fucking love that, bro.
That's the best. Literally the best.
I love my friends.
I know.
You guys are my fucking family.
Yeah, shout out to Cassandra, Ryan. If you guys watched all the way here, I don't know. I think you guys do. Kaz watched the other one all the way to the end. I think.
Oh wow! Thanks, Kaz.
Thanks, Kaz.
Shout out Kaz and Ryan.
And I think Kat watched it too.
Kat, you're alright.
Yeah, she's alright. You know.
Jen said she was watching it.
Yeah.
We all didn't fucking watch it.
Yeah, I know y'all were fucking skimping through this bitch. Yeah. Let's be real.
But to those
who actually came to the end, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Honestly, thanks for watching, because like I really appreciate that shit.
But these are kind of just like raw conversations, man.
Yeah.
Like it's just. Yeah, it's just fucking, just organic, bro. It just comes out.
Yeah.
Fucking, never mind.
Anyways, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, guys.
This is UnAverag Foolz, episode 4.
Episode 4.
Stay on average, fool.
Alright, fuck you.
Alright, cool.
Wait, before you guys leave, thank you guys for... make this a second ending. Thanks, guys, for making it this far. And if you did, leave down in the comments what you want to see from us next.
Yeah.
What you want to see. What you want us to talk about. Because...
We don't know.
We just come up with fucking topics like the day of.
The minute before.
So if you guys do have suggestions of what we could talk about, and honestly, it could be about anything.
Yeah.
I'm pretty open to whatever
too.
questions you guys have about me. If you know me or you don't even know me, ask away. Same fucking Joe. Like he won't. I don't think he gives a fuck.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Anyways,
later, guys.
Peace out, fools.
This my jam, this my jam, this my jam, this my jam. I got that jam, I got that jam.